For years, rumors have surrounded Melania Trump, fueling endless speculation and mystery. Finally, the former First Lady has broken her silence, addressing the whispers with surprising clarity. Her confirmation of these long-held suspicions has sent ripples across the world, unveiling a side of Melania many never expected to see. What exactly did she reveal? And what does it mean for her story moving forward? Here's what we know so far. Early life and career in Slovenia. Melania Trump's journey from Slovenia to the global spotlight is a remarkable story of ambition, resilience, and transformation. Born Melania Knaus on April 26, 1970 in Sevnica, Slovenia, she was raised in a modest household that nurtured her aspirations. Her father, Victor Knaus, ran a local car dealership, while her mother, Amalia, worked as a pattern maker. This environment instilled in Melania a strong work ethic and a desire to succeed. From an early age, she was encouraged to explore her dreams, leading her to the vibrant world of fashion. At 16, Melania embarked on her modeling career, beginning in her hometown before making the bold decision to move to Milan, Italy. This transition marked a turning point in her life. Milan was a fashion capital, and Melania immersed herself in this new culture. The experience not only enhanced her modeling skills, but also allowed her to develop a sophisticated sense of style that would become her trademark. With her striking features and graceful presence, she quickly captured the attention of top designers and photographers. In the late 90s, Melania's journey took another significant leap as she relocated to New York City, a vibrant metropolis that would shape her future. Upon arriving, she immediately began landing modeling assignments, featuring prominently in renowned publications like Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. This exposure helped solidify her reputation in the fashion industry. It was during this exciting period that she met Donald Trump at a New York Fashion Week party, and their relationship blossomed. Embracing her new life, Melania adopted the name Melania Trump and quickly became a recognizable figure in both the fashion world and society at large. Her elegance and poise set her apart, and she became known not just for her modeling but also for her keen fashion sense and style. However, the transition to life as Donald Trump's partner came with its challenges. The media's intense scrutiny and public interest in their relationship often overshadowed her achievements as a model and businesswoman. Despite the challenges, Melania's journey is characterized by her determination to carve out her own identity. She has consistently expressed her love for New York, describing it as a source of inspiration and opportunity. The city allowed her to connect with influential figures in fashion, art, and business, shaping her aspirations beyond modeling. As she navigated her dual roles as a model and a public figure, Melania's story became a tapestry of ambition, resilience, and the pursuit of dreams against all odds. Today, she stands not only as a former First Lady but also as a symbol of how hard work and determination can lead to remarkable achievements, transcending the boundaries of her humble beginnings. Meeting Donald Trump and their marriage. Melanie's life changed a lot when she met Donald Trump at a party during New York Fashion Week in 1998. Even though they hit it off right away, their relationship wasn't always easy. At that time, their relationship was made more difficult by the fact that Donald was still married to Marla Maples. But after Donald and Marla chose to get a divorce in 1999, they made their relationship public. Melissa and Donald got married in 2005 at Mar-a-Lago in Florida. It was a big event. A lot of famous people were at the wedding, which marked a turning point in their lives. As the world watched their love grow, Melania took on the role of a dedicated wife, supporting Donald as he rose through the political ranks and serving as First Lady during his presidency. They had problems in their marriage along the way. Being in the public eye can put stress on their relationship because of all the attention. As Donald's administration became more divisive, rumors about the nature of their marriage got stronger. Melania kept a lower image than some of her political partners, so she could focus on her family and work as First Lady. Even though things were hard, Melanie was always loyal to her family. She often talked about how much she loved Barron, their son, and how she wanted to give him a solid base in the crazy world of politics. This balance between private and public life shows how strong Melania is and how well she can handle the difficulties of being married to a famous person. Melanie has been making her own identity outside of being Donald Trump's wife since she left the White House. She works for charity and follows her passion in the fashion business. From a small village in Slovenia to the world stage, her journey shows a unique mix of drive, beauty, and complexity that continues to amaze people. As First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump took a unique road that was full of both ease and difficulty. When she moved into the White House in January 2017, she did so with her Be Best program in mind, which aimed to improve the lives of children. This show talked about important issues like harassment, healthy living, and the general well-being of young people. Melanie's public performances and events that stress her desire to improve children's lives make her commitment to this cause very clear. Melanie went on trips around the world and to state meals and other events as First Lady. She took advantage of these chances to talk to young people and fight for their rights. Sometimes her grace and elegance were on show. She planned many events at the White House, such as the yearly Easter egg roll and the Christmas celebrations. Her taste in design and decor was very clear. Even with all of these great achievements, Melanie's public picture sometimes got worse. The media watched everything she did, from what she wore to how she behaved in politics. Some people didn't like her involvement or public profile, and they often compared her to other First Ladies. Challenges during Donald Trump's presidency. As First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump's life was marked by a unique mix of public projects and personal problems. People often talked about her a lot because she was married to a controversial president, and people made guesses about how she felt, what she planned, and whether she was married or not. Reports of personal problems and marriage problems became very common, especially when politics were tense. For example, a lot of people watched the cases for impeaching Donald Trump and asked her how she felt about it. Melania chose to keep a low profile during this rough time so she could focus on her work and the well-being of their son, Barron. The way she dealt with the public attention reflected who she was. She wanted to keep her private life quiet. This was especially clear in the many problems that came up during her husband's presidency. People often made up stories about her views and opinions based on the answers she gave or didn't give to important questions. The Capitol commotion on January 6, 2021, was one of the worst things that happened to her. A lot of people started to wonder about her job and why the public didn't respond more quickly when the shocking events happened. Even though she finally spoke out against the violence, some people thought her reaction was too slow and not good enough, which added to the story of how disconnected she seemed. Melania got a lot of bad feedback for the choices she made and the things she put first while she was at the White House. Even though she backed the Be Best campaign to improve the lives of children, many people thought that the unstable political situation took over her work. When she spoke out about big issues like her husband's immigration and race relations policy, she often found herself in a tough spot. Critics pointed out that her efforts to help children were at odds with government policy, which hurt families all over the country. Even though there were problems, Melania negotiated her situation out of a sense of duty, especially to her family. A lot of the time she talked about wanting to give Barron a stable place to live in the tumultuous world of politics. In several conversations, she talked about how hard she was working to balance her duties as First Lady with her role as a mother, stressing how important family life was during these hard times. She wanted to be her son's rock and make sure he could live a pretty normal life, even though he was in a strange place. As First Lady, Melania Trump worked on projects and faced hurdles that helped her grow as a person. From caring about the well-being of children to dealing with the media's attention and political disagreements, her time in the White House was full of both public duty and personal problems. Her many roles still get a lot of attention and discussion because they show the problems that current First Ladies face. Melania's life shows us that being a first lady means juggling a lot of duties, demands, and personal beliefs, not just public appearances. Life after the White House. After leaving the White House in January 2021, Melania Trump moved to the luxurious Mar-a-Lago home in Palm Beach, Florida. She began a new chapter in her life. She stopped being seen by the public and got used to a more private life, which was a big change. Mar-a-Lago, which is known for its beautiful grounds and classy atmosphere, gave Melania a chance to get away from all the attention she was getting from the media after she was First Lady. The farm became her safe place where she could focus on her family and personal interests. It had views of the sea and beautiful palm trees. Melanie could set her own hours when she lived at Mar-a-Lago. She loved being alone in the sun and being away from the noise and chaos of Washington, D.C. The change of scenery also gave her chances to do things she liked, like art and design. Melanie has always had a great eye for design, and she might even be able to draw ideas for her next projects now that she is in a new place. That being said, this move did cause some problems. Reports said she was getting used to her new job away from the political spotlight. Some people noticed that she seemed more calm and wary when she was in public. Moving away from the center of American politics meant that she had to change how she interacted with her surroundings in a big way. There was a lot of talk about her marriage to Donald Trump at the same time that her settings changed. As Melania started to plan her life after leaving the White House, rumors started to spread that her marriage might be having problems. The media often talked about the couple's apparent fights, focusing on times when they seemed uninterested or distant in public. There were more rumors when Melania chose to make her alone time a top priority, which made people wonder more about their relationship. Donald kept enjoying the attention, but Melanie seemed to want a calmer life. Insiders said Melania had become more independent and often went to events without her husband. People started to wonder if she was thinking about a future without Donald now that she was more independent. Because of how different they seemed to the public, their complicated relationship was sometimes looked at very closely. Donald was always in the news and connecting with his fans, but Melanie was busy raising their son, Barron. At this slower point in her life, Melanie's love for her family grew stronger. Her job was to keep Barron out of politics and help him grow up properly. The love and care she gave him showed how much she believed in family values, which was something that was important to her as First Lady. Through the ups and downs of her transition, Melania Trump showed how strong she was by balancing her new private life with the responsibilities of her old one. Relationship with Barron Trump. One of the most significant aspects of Melania's life after the presidency revolves around her relationship with their son, Barron. As he navigates his teenage years, Melania has expressed a desire to provide him with a sense of normalcy amidst the unusual circumstances surrounding his family. This commitment to Barron's well-being has influenced many of her decisions since leaving the White House, from choosing their residence in Mar-a-Lago to her overall lifestyle adjustments. Melania has been known to prioritize her role as a mother, often shielding Barron from the media spotlight and ensuring that he maintains a level of privacy. Reports suggest that she is highly protective of him, emphasizing the importance of his education and personal development. As a result, Barron's needs have played a crucial role in shaping Melania's post-presidential choices, as she strives to balance her public persona with her private responsibilities. In this new phase of life, Melania Trump is navigating a landscape marked by both speculation and a focus on family. While the media continues to scrutinize her marriage and personal choices, her dedication to Barron remains a central aspect of her identity as she forges her path beyond the White House. As she adjusts to life in Mar-a-Lago and contemplates her future, the dynamics of her relationship with Donald and her commitment to their son will likely continue to influence her decisions and public image. In recent months, Melania Trump has made headlines with her statements and public appearances, particularly as Donald Trump announced his intention to run for president in the 2024 election. Her vocal support for her husband's political ambitions is significant, especially given the speculation surrounding their marriage. Melania's endorsement can be seen as a way to reaffirm her commitment not only to Donald, but also to her role in the political landscape. During various public appearances, Melania has struck a tone of confidence and unity. She has emphasized the importance of family values and the need for strong leadership in the country, aligning her comments with Donald's campaign themes. Her public presence has included attending key events where she has spoken positively about the Trump administration's past achievements, highlighting her belief in her husband's vision for America. Despite the intense scrutiny surrounding her, Melania's remarks have often focused on issues she is passionate about, such as children's well-being and community service. By maintaining these core themes, she is positioning herself as a supportive partner, while also stepping into a role that connects with voters on a personal level. Melania Trump's social media activity has been relatively low-key compared to other public figures, which has contributed to an air of mystery around her. However, her posts can have substantial implications for her public image. Her official social media channels often showcase her initiatives, personal interests, and family life, providing a curated glimpse into her world. In recent posts, Melania has shared content related to her Be Best initiative and events that promote the well-being of children. These posts serve as a reminder of her commitment to these issues, helping to counterbalance any negative perceptions stemming from her perceived distance during her husband's presidency. Additionally, she has been known to share moments from her family life, including photos with Barron, which help humanize her image and create a connection with the public. However, her selective engagement with social media has also led to criticism. Some observers argue that her limited presence can be interpreted as aloofness, making it challenging for her to relate to a broader audience. Nevertheless, this approach allows her to maintain control over her narrative and avoid the pitfalls that come with constant media scrutiny. Melania Trump's recent comments regarding the future have sparked ongoing speculation about her plans and her marriage. While she has voiced support for Donald's presidential run, she has also hinted at her aspirations beyond the White House. In interviews, she has alluded to her desire to continue focusing on her initiatives and possibly expand her role in public service, suggesting that she aims to carve out her own identity separate from her husband's political career. These statements can be interpreted as both affirmations of support and subtle indications of her independent ambitions. Her comments often emphasize the importance of adaptability and resilience, traits that may signal her readiness to face the uncertainties of the political landscape. Such remarks could also play a strategic role in shaping her public image as a poised and self-assured figure, capable of navigating her own path while supporting her husband. The interplay between Melania's supportive comments and her hints at independence fuels ongoing rumors about her marriage. Observers are left to wonder how her evolving identity might affect their relationship, and whether she is preparing for a future that might not necessarily involve Donald's political pursuits. This ambiguity adds an intriguing layer to her public persona, keeping both supporters and critics engaged in the conversation around her role in the Trump narrative. As Melania Trump continues to navigate her post-White House life, her statements, public appearances, and social media presence will likely remain central to discussions about her future and the dynamics of her marriage. By balancing her supportive role with a desire for personal agency, she is poised to make a lasting impact on the public's perception of her both as an individual and as part of the Trump legacy. Thanks for joining us today. Melania Trump's recent confirmation has certainly sparked conversations. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on the latest news, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content.